Okay, so real quick, I was going to finish up. I was going to do story time again tonight. I took the test that was in the book, so I can finish reading that part of the book and give you guys like my score. Which was kind of funny because some of those answers I would have never picked anyway, but I had to pick one in order to get a score. But we'll get to that probably tomorrow as long as things go as planned with the orthodontist. I've got to take Aiden to get more spacers put in. And then the shock clinic. If everything goes okay with that, I'll be doing story time again tomorrow. Okay, so my friends Gary and Almeida, as I did a video on them just a couple of days ago, do this thing called Inspirational Sunday, usually. Well, this past Sunday, they were waiting on me. Actually, they've been waiting on me and my story for about 2 weeks, and I'm a little slow. Problem is when I start writing things, I'm like, oh, I can do so much better, and then I start all over, and I finally messaged them. I was like, can I just record this in video and send it to you? And they're like, oh, yeah, that is totally fine, because normally they read the story off. So I did the video, went to send it to them, and I said, uh-oh, it's too large to send. So Gary was like, can you upload it to Facebook privately and give me the link? And I said, yeah, that's fine. Well, I'm also a dumbass, and the method that I was uploading it, I was turning it off every night. So what would have normally took an hour to upload took 3 days. I am so sorry, but the video got released today. And if you recall, a little bit while, oh my God, a little bit ago on my channel, I warned you that there was an inspirational story coming. Not warning you, but, you know, letting you know there's one coming. And instead of releasing it here, I said, Gary, do you want the story for your Inspirational Sundays? I would like this story to be told, but I want it told to a larger audience. Now, there's some things that aren't in the video that I'm going to discuss here. One, the video is about my brother, which you will see. One thing I do not discuss is the fact that he is a diabetic, a bad diabetic. And considering that he's pretty much non-vocal, it is really hard for us to be able to tell if he has sugar spikes or drops. We have to guess by changes in his skin. Yes, we do normal testings throughout the day, but if there's a spike or a drop, you know, we don't know about it. He doesn't come to us and say, hey, something feels off. We have to pay attention to his skin. And so, like, when I was looking up some stuff on the type of diabetes he has, trying to get educated because, you know, I am one of his caretakers, I seen that they have diabetic alert dogs. Okay, now I knew there was service dogs for all kinds of problems, but I would have never in my life imagined that there was one for diabetes, which I don't understand why I didn't realize that, because there's ones that can tell you when you're about to have like heart episodes and stuff like that. So I should have known. Anyway, reading into it, I'm like, I want to do this for my brother. I spoke with my mom when he, you know, because he's still underage, and she was like, yeah, that would be amazing. Problem being is, I don't think his father will want to feed the dog. Well, here is the good side to that. My brother turns 18 this year. So, there's no more going back and forth with the courts or anything like that. There's some paperwork going into place that will protect him. I'm not going to say out loud here what it is. People that are close with me knows. And that's all that needs to matter. So, here's what I wanted to say. I sent a video speaking on my story with my brother to Gary and Almeida a little bit ago. They edited it and uploaded it for their Inspirational Sunday because I wanted them to have the story to share because their audience is larger, and I think that my brother deserves more recognition than the viewers that I have here. Nothing against you guys. I wanted a bigger audience to be able to see it, and until I build up to a bigger audience, you know, of course, if Gary and Almeida wants my stories, I'm going to give it to them. They've helped me out in numerous ways. I adore both of them. They're both amazing people, so they got the story to tell. You know, it's meant to tell his story, and also to be an inspiration. I mean, because he's been an inspiration to me. I want the story to be an inspiration to you. I will link the video to the story below. And this was a very hard story to fully talk about. I didn't realize how little that I really talked about the full story until I started telling that story. And it took me a while to record it. I don't like to cry. I don't like for my kids to see me cry because then they worry about like what's going on with mommy. You know, that isn't it. And so it was really, really hard. And it was really hard for me to open up and be really vulnerable in a sense and so exposed, you know, and that's what I felt like. I felt like I was super exposed. But I knew that he deserves this recognition. You know, he is, in every sense of the word, a miracle child. And because of him being a miracle child, he has been an amazing inspiration to me. And I hope that he can be an amazing inspiration to you too once you learn his story. I'm sure if you go back through some of my older videos, you will see him. I know that he is likely in the one from the Dollywood vlog that I made like forever ago before I got really serious with YouTube. So if you don't mind, while you're here, like the video, give it a thumbs up, only because, and this is the only reason why I ask, is the more thumbs up the video gets, the more audience this gets showed to. So maybe they'll come here, watch this quick little video, and then click on the link and go read, or not read, but go listen to his story. He deserves to be heard, even if it's told from me, since he's not really vocal. You know, and subscribe while you're here. I do a little bit of everything from just story time to rants to talking about different subjects to makeup to guns, self-protection, direct sales, skincare, you name it, I do it here. If there's anything that you want to see from me, just ask. If I can make it happen, I'll make it happen. I promise. And if you leave a comment, that gives me an opportunity to communicate with you all, which is the whole reason why I do this, is because I like to talk to people. I want to get other people's opinions and just have an open forum of discussion. I do realize it's opening up to trolls too, but we all know to ignore them. But I really would. I would like to have conversation with you guys about the things that I post, and that's why I do it. I think an open, healthy discussion is good for everybody involved, and it can be good for the subject at hand. And if you go to the link that I provide, please tell Gary and Almeida that I sent you. And please like and subscribe to them, but like the video for sure, so again, it gets in front of more people. See, that's the way YouTube works. It's kind of an algorithm, kind of like Facebook. The more likes that a video gets, the more that it gets shown in front of people that wouldn't necessarily go looking for it. So that's the whole point that a lot of us say, give this video a thumbs up. That's why. You know, I really adore Gary and Almeida, and I just want to thank them for all the support that they've given me through getting my YouTube channel kind of up off the ground and going more than just a video like every few months. Helping me, you know, figure out how to become a YouTube partner, because yes, I am that tech retarded. And just supporting me in everything that I do. I'm writing a book. Gary's wrote a book, and he's been one of the ones that's given me a lot of info on what to do. And I really appreciate that from him. He didn't have to do that. A lot of people would have been like, figure it out yourself. You know, I had to, you do it. But no, he was really awesome and gave me the info that I needed. And I will forever be grateful for him for that. And I just want to thank all of you all for your support through this. And while I'm trying to grow this channel, I'm going to try to split things off into different playlists when I have time. So if there's something in particular that you want to follow with my channel, you can check out that playlist. And, you know, thank you. And I hope that I see you guys again soon. I love each and every one of you all. You all are like family to me. And we're only going to get to know each other more and more and more as time goes by. Bye, guys.